It is near the airport, just pointing that out. That was a plane going over. Nice size front yard. Nice lot. Very quiet other than the plane, but I don't think that is anything you would notice once you're actually here. Come in the front door. Okay, so you come in the front door. And this is standing with your door with my back to the door. So this is the bedroom to the right. You'd want to put a door here if you were making it a bedroom. And I would say have it do a right-hand swing so it opens into here. You do have a light right here. You'd probably want to have an overhead light anyway, so you could easily just put another switch right here if this was going to be a bedroom. It does have a closet. Carpet is pretty dirty. I don't know if this would come up if it was cleaned, but it's kind of like that all over. It could, but I don't know that it would. It's not in horrible shape, just has a lot of stains. So it might work out that it would come up, but okay. Leaving this room, front door again. This goes to your den over here, upstairs. We're gonna go in the dining room. Looks like it's got bamboo flooring. And then the lights, I think you saw. Does also have the 2-inch faux blinds on every window. Smooth ceilings. It looks like it possibly had popcorn at one point, but they've scraped all that down. This is going into the kitchen. Got a little breakfast area here. I cannot get the other light in the kitchen to come on, so. Appliances are in really good condition. I mean, they look fairly new. I don't think it said an age on the MLS, but I can see what we can find out. That would be your pantry right here. Set my keys down. This would be your pantry right here. Also, I don't know if you can tell, this is one tile, this is one tile, this is one tile. Not a huge deal, but since you're not here, I'm just pointing it out. That is several different floors in a row. Very similar, but definitely different still. Nice half bath. It was updated. It's cute. You also have some good storage here. This goes to your garage. We'll go down and see that later. That again, your pantry. Another view of your living room. And again, that is a airplane going overhead. This is your master bedroom. Again, you got what I believe are bamboo floors. You got 2 closets here that connect. And then your master bath, or I'm sorry, primary bath. Nice tub. This would drive me crazy because everything in the world will drop right here, but that could be fixed. Pet peeve. Stand-up shower. Not huge, so depending on your sizes, it's gonna be tight. I'm not very big, but it's kind of tight in here. So, I mean, again, I do think you could do something different though. Like if you ever wanted to, you could have that would be a very narrow shower, but if you did like a narrow or walk-in, at least you could have it set up a little differently. But just a thought, it might be a little snug. But the master tub is nice. It looks like it's a jacuzzi tub. Not sure if it works, but it's kind of nice that everything is tiled in here. So that's good, especially with kids. This goes to the sunroom outside. It is heated and cooled. This is the sunroom outside. It is heated and cooled. This is the other storage closet that I was saying if you wanted to, you could flip it, put the door on that side, have it go into the kitchen, or you just put some shelving in here and use this for extra storage for some of your kitchen appliances if you needed that, if you need more cabinets. I don't know if I mentioned it's got a split brick entry in the foyer, and then you have hardwood going up the steps. When you get to the top of the landing, you have 2 bedrooms to your right, a bathroom, and then another bedroom to your left. This is the first bedroom. Again, you got carpet in here that definitely needs a cleaning or replacement. Nice closet, good storage. And then this is your upstairs bath. You have the double vanities, got a tub, tile floors, and then here is the 3rd bedroom upstairs. Again, you got another nice big closet. It's got great closets, I will say that. And again, you can see just a lot of stains. I don't know if you can see those as well, but lots of stains in the carpet. So that, I'm guessing that, I'm gonna say this is like nail polish, or yeah, I'm gonna go with nail polish, but it could also be Gatorade. Those are 2 you find a lot in children's rooms. A lot of it might come up like this might just be like walking path, but I mean, at least it's not the most expensive thing to replace. And then you got a linen closet here as well. Coming off the laundry room right here, we're back downstairs. It is a double garage, but depending on what size cars you have, it may not actually fit 2 cars, or you might be able to fit them and just not open the doors. But typically when it's a double like this now, it's kind of more of a 1 car, just because people's cars are bigger than they used to be. Got a little runoff right here. I'm not sure exactly. We'll look where it's coming from a little bit. It might even have been somebody parking there. I'm not exactly sure. Can't quite tell. It almost looks more like someone parked there to me, but I don't know that. Driveway could use a little work. I do have a good driveway guy that could redo this. This is kind of a bad patch. You do have that extra storage over there and another door that goes into your backyard, which is nice. This is coming in off that door, off the garage. And you can hear another plane going over, just to give you guys that idea. But nice covered porch. Looks like it's on their right. I'd love to see it when it rains, but it does not look like it's coming down. Looks like that's properly done, in my opinion. But again, not knowing, that goes back into your sunroom right here. This is nice for grilling. Backyard is nice. You could move your fence line. I don't know if you can see that right there, but you could potentially move that further out if you wanted to get a little bit more yard. There's a double gate over here, so if you did have something you needed to back up, a trailer, boat down the road, you definitely have the space over here to do that. And you could also move this fence line up if you wanted as well. These limbs would probably need to be trimmed. I know we talked about this, but they would definitely they would probably have to be trimmed for your insurance. It's not bad, so I don't think that would be a huge expense, but I would want to know before just getting into it. I do not have a code. I asked the agent, she has not responded to get into this little area, but it looks like it's it looks like concrete slab. I don't know if you can tell. It's on a concrete slab. I mean, it needs a little power washing, but the building itself looks like it's in really good condition. It'd be a great place if you had dogs, if you were having people over, you could just stick them in there while, you know, friends are over or something. Little dog run, but it also is wide for a riding lawnmower. It's got that roll-up door and then the extra wide gate here as well. You probably would not be able to grow a whole lot of grass back here unless you really got rid of some of these. This is a nice little fire pit that probably just fell down in. That's your grate right there. Or maybe they set it down so it didn't blow over, but it's in there, so nice for smoking ribs or whatnot. And then you can kind of see the roof a little bit. It's a new 3-year-old tin roof. AC is 2024. It also has a French drain over here. So at least, and there might, kind of feel like there might be one over there too, but I don't see that, but it might have one. Okay, well, I'm not going too deep in there because it's pretty deep, but there could be one here too. If not, there should be, because it looks like it's all kind of pooling. I don't know if you can tell, but it definitely slopes right there. But this is all fenced in and covered, and it looks nice. And then again, you got a little extra storage over here as well. And just another view of the front. Just another view of the front yard from the street. It's on a corner lot, so that's kind of nice. If you have friends and stuff over, you've got nice parking, in both spots.